actually bound to something and you are controlled by it, let me tell, everything that is bound and controlled by something is an animal. Right? Hello. So what we have to understand in this mantra is, what it means is, they tied him to a post. That's all it is saying. Abadhan Purusham Pashum. Now, I think the time is up here. I'm going to close here. Only thing is, I will chant the mantra so you all can practice this hopefully before the next class, which will be next Sunday. And Saptasya Sanparidhayaha. Saptasya Sanparidhayaha. Saptasya San Paridhayaha. Saptasya Sanparidhayaha. Trisapta Samidha Kritaha. Trisapta Samidha Kritaha. Devayat Yajñam. Tanvanaha. Devayat Yajñam Tanvanaha. Abadhan Purusham Pashum. Abadhan Purusham Pashum. Saptasya Sanparidhayaha. Trisapta Samidha Kritaha. Devayat Yajñam Tanvanaha. Abadhan Purusham Pashum. Okay, chant the whole thing. Sapta two times. Saptasya Sanparidhayaha. So the two times is, you all know, right? Just to remind you. First time is just repeating like a parrot. Second time is putting your mind and faculties behind chanting. That's why it is repeated two times. First time, just listen and repeat verbatim, just exactly the way it is said. And then second time, try to understand what you're saying and say it also exactly like that. So I think we'll go straight to Aarti, if you don't mind, brother. So next, what happens after that? The post-sacrifice is the most beautiful part of all of this. And that's what the next mantra is. What happened after the crucifixion of Jesus, the Christ? What happened after that? That's the beauty of the story. What happened before he got crucifixion, that is not the important part of it. And people actually flare up that part of it more, like the Passion of the Christ movie, which is atrocious, and forget about what happened after that. What happened after the Christ's departure from the physical body is much more fascinating and interesting than what happened before that. Because at the end of the day, the most powerful one, when he decided to offer himself to the will of the God to raise the mass consciousness, for him there is no pain or pleasure. The pain or pleasure is associated with those that are physically attached to that body. Same thing with the Supreme Consciousness. I'll tell you, for me, Swami and Jesus, the Father and the Son analogy works so incredibly. It's not a coincidence that Vibhuti materializes in Prashanti Nilayam right in front of the candle on a Christmas Eve, is it? And the Divine One takes a departure of his physical mortal coil on an Easter Sunday. Know that for one thing only and one thing, the supreme principle of the Divine Being is sacrifice. That is all it is about. And that sacrifice is not that somebody is tying him and sacrificing. He will fully surrender to the soldiers. Otherwise you could have escaped very easily. I mean, the guy that could cure the dead, the guy that could cure the blind, the guy that could do so many miracles, you think he wants to surrender himself to the soldiers? Just imagine that. Just think about that. So there must be something beyond in the context of the sacrifice. That's what we will contemplate and study next Sunday at usual time of 9 a.m., not 11 a.m. So those that have come for bhajans will be relieved from the class next week. Om Sri Sai. Om Tat Sat Shri Narayana Tu Purushottam Guru Tu